Hi, Jeff Joaquin here from the GoBig Small Biz Network with my friend Rob Kole. Rob, welcome.
Thank you, Jeff.
Yeah. We were talking earlier, and I just wanted you to expand on this a little bit about your perspective on a lot of our legislators who are writing policy and law for small businesses. And, where does that break down, and why does oftentimes it's not good for small business?
I think it breaks down based on simply a lack of input from small businesses. In the business that we're in, we do a lot of business with other small businesses. So when I'm out meeting with those small businesses every day, they feel run over by some of the regulations that continue to come their way. What happens is we get these laws that are passed and nobody asks a small business, how will this impact your business? How much time are you going to spend dealing with this? How much is this going to cost you?
Yeah.
And I think those questions need to be asked directly of small businesses.
So what do you think drives it? What's driving our legislator to write policy? Some of what we hear is they think it's good for the people, right? That's who they work for, right? Is the people. Where do you think the disconnect is between that and how it affects a small business?
Well, if I give benefit of the doubt here, I think that they're well-intentioned, but not well-informed.
Okay.
Because, again, they're making decisions and they're crafting legislation having never run a small business themselves. And that's problematic because they just don't have that insight. And when they do stop at times and ask for that insight, I believe that they're asking the wrong sources. They're bringing in a very large corporate person who's maybe a donor who has influence, and then they're asking someone who's running this 1,000 employee organization, and they're really not diving deep into the small business, which is the heart and soul of America. And that's what's a small business. When I look at, again, businesses that we represent, my own business, I have 16 employees that have jobs because of what we do.
Right.
Okay. And they earn paychecks and they're concerned about keeping those jobs and they need raises and things like that. So I think anything that's going to inhibit my ability to hire that next employee or to expand my business is not creating opportunities for more jobs.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I think you hit on something very key there. One of the things we'd like to do in our education pillar at Go Big Small Biz is educate, right? Is to get our legislators to understand this is how a small business functions. This is the implications that they have when they're writing these particular bills. And, would you be open to coming in and talking to some of our legislators and helping them with perspective?
I would love to do that because at the end of the day, we have to live with these regulations and simply just ask the question, gain some insight, make some changes. We're not opposed to all of the fundamental ideas that are usually within the legislation, but do it in a way that's not going to be disruptive to small business.
Yeah, that's a really good thought. Rob Kole, thank you very much for being with us.
Thanks, Jeff.
We're the Go Big Small Biz Network. You can learn more about what we're doing at gobigsmallbiz.com.